Hello and welcome back to Can You Survive District 13. Yet again, I am in the Tribal Council area, and unfortunately, yet again, here comes the Goddard tribe for the third Tribal Council in a row. This time, 6 Goddard players are joining us, and filing into the Tribal Council area now are Jess, who is already by me. Here's Lex, Cod, Adore, Champagne,
Wobble wobble.
and Lindsay.
All right, welcome back. Third time's the charm, right? All right, Jess, what needs to change to make sure you're not here the following time?
I need the other tribe to stop being so strong and good at puzzles. I don't know.
Talk me through the puzzle. Like, what was going wrong in your mind? You had a pretty solid lead heading into the puzzle. Obviously, weren't able to get it across.
Yeah, I think we just struggled with the structure of it. Obviously, we had a block turned on its side, a blank block, so there were no letters to tell us otherwise. And I ultimately think that's what did it, but we still managed to pick it up and carry it pretty far. So I think if we had gotten that one block right, it would have saved us, the 15 seconds that we needed.
Sure. Yeah, it was a close finish. I mean, it's been a couple close finishes here, so not too far off. Lex, interesting happenings before the challenge with the other tribe playing.
Oh, my new boyfriend, Nick.
Capital decrees.
Yes,
How did you take the fact that they wanted you in this challenge? Was that an attack on you? Kind of how did you read into that?
I think the biggest thing is, like, I'm very boisterous, obviously. You can't hide. I can't hide who I am, right? I've done every challenge since this morning. I think it's like they're trying to like make me tired. Well, baby, guess what? I'm fucking got stamina for days. Like, bring it on. You want to keep playing? Like, I'm here to compete. I'm here to fucking play hard. Bring it. So that's why I'm bringing into it. And maybe it seems a little threat, which is fucking hilarious. You see me doing challenges. I'm clearly not a threat. So maybe that was a motivation. He sucks. Let's make sure they lose. Well, that's fine. We're here and we're thriving, and we can't wait to see you at fucking Tribal Council, Nick. So that's what's on that.
All right.
Love you, Nick.
Lindsay, I'll throw it to you. Do you have the same feeling about Raul placing you into the challenge?
I think it's peculiar, but apparently it was a group decision. But at the end of the day, like one person came forward to make that decision, and I have to take it a little bit personally. Like,
Peculiar. Speak on that. What do you mean by peculiar?
like, how do you come to a decision like that? Obviously, maybe you think.
We asked them.
Oh, you
They
did.
said it was a tribe decision. I was
Yeah.
like, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. 12.
I mean, obviously, they think it means I'm a weak competitor, but I think I did well in that challenge.
Really did.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
Yep.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's starting to feel like maybe there's a tiny bit of bad blood between the tribes, but obviously you all have partners on that tribe.
There's no bad blood Taylor Swift trademark. There's none of that happening. There was some good competitive energy, and maybe some like lust happening. It's been 2 days without sex. Like, let's be so for real. Maybe Nick wants a piece, and I got plenty to give. So that's all.
All right.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna switch gears.
Like, I love it. Come on.
So you guys have gone to vote at least. This will be at least everyone's second time now. Do you feel like, Adora? Do you feel like lines are being drawn in the sand already, and you have kind of two separate sides of this tribe, or are you still kind of just picking off people that are on the outside?
I wouldn't say two separate sides, but things are being solidified more deeply. Relationships are revealing themselves more clearly, for sure. But I don't know that it's side A versus side B per se.
Interesting. And Cod, I mean, with the way that the tribes mingle pretty frequently here, are those sides, inter-tribe or intra-tribe? Are they going across tribe lines here?
Yeah, I think that was part of the decision or at least the conversations I had. I think just like a concern with like if we can as a group like stay solid and like move forward in whatever the next round is, like hopefully like maybe like a
a tribe swap, not hopefully, but like maybe a tribe swap. Like if we can move together as a group through that, and like maybe we're thinking about that too much. Who the hell knows? But yeah, I mean, this is like the absolute hardest one. Like this is this is a tough one because I like I don't know. I want to keep playing this game with everyone here.
Champagne, you seem to have a little bit of a reaction when COD was discussing, bringing the group together after this vote. Do you feel like that's not what's about to happen here?
Well, Kat and I talked about like kind of like the trust wait, the cross tribal lines, and I think it was actually concerning me. Maybe I'm not loyal or whatnot, and everyone knows where I'm voting tonight. I made that pretty clear and obvious, and I said even if these four right here vote for me, I still want to work with them. I know that sounds so stupid, but like I am still very loyal to you guys, and I never considered putting your name down on parchment. So I hope you guys really, really consider that. And going towards that tribe, I don't even know half of them. You know what I mean? Like, I know you guys and I built bonds with you guys. So I just don't know why I'm being punished on something where everyone knows where I'm voting tonight and love you. You know what I mean? Like, I have so much respect for you, but it's like, it is what it is.
Okay, well, naturally, I'm going to throw it to you, Adore. So you maybe seem to be implied that you are getting at least one vote at this tribal council. Have you had enough talks with everyone else? Do you feel like you're getting multiple, or do you feel like maybe that's just one coming your way?
It sounds like it's either me or Champagne today. So we'll see. Hopefully, I end up with some more tokens that I will not be bequeathing. And we'll see how that goes. But, hopefully, I had enough conversations and have built enough relationships in this 6 that it takes me to the next round. But at the end of the day, you really don't know who to trust. You really don't know who's telling you the truth. And so I'm just, like I said last time, going on vibes, baby.
Yeah. And just, I mean, speak to the hard part of Survivor here that hypothetically one of them or even both of them are coming back to the camp with you after this. How do you kind of make amends for all the kind of considering both sides that just took place during the strategizing session and make them trust you again after this?
I think that everyone on our tribe has a really good head on their shoulders about the game. Everyone has a ton of respect for each other. None of this has felt personal at any point. Um, Everyone knows someone's got to go. And so I think everyone's been fairly mature so far about, doing some post tribal aftercare. But obviously, as the game goes on, things are going to get tougher, emotions are going to get higher, and I think there will need to be some adjusting as the votes get a little slimier.
Yeah. I mean, Lindsay, speak to a little bit about, I know it hasn't been quote unquote personal yet, but at the end of the day, it's hard not to feel personal. You all, took a week off of work for this or traveled really far, raised a lot of money for important charities that are important to you. How do you kind of balance trying not to take certain things personally while, recognizing that it's just a game?
I think who we are in the game is different than who we are as people outside this game. So sometimes you just have to think, okay, wait, like outside of this, I know I'm a good person. I know I have family and friends who love me. And within this game, this is just what's happening. And a big part of Survivor is luck. So,
All right. Well, we'll see which side luck is on tonight. Unless anyone else has anything to say, we'll get to the vote. All right. We'll start with you, Jess.
All right. And as usual, during tribal councils, during this time, away we go. We are heading on over to tea time here, which is where I will fill you in on everything I have heard. So let me get on over there. There is lots to cover with these 6 players. All right. Just going to get in position away enough from the players to where they can't hear a thing that I'm telling y'all, because I have the juicy tea and they are not allowed to know because it would affect the game. So let's see. All right, everyone, let's strap in. So, um, let's see. Let's start out with those who got voluntold to do the challenge. So, Lex got voluntold for the challenge. He believes that it's because of his social threat level, as he said in the tribal council as well as in his confessional. He originally was trying to downplay his threat level, which is hilarious because he's been one of the loudest and most excited and involved people out here. And so he realizes that now that that's clocked by everyone, he's just going to lean into it and now maybe heighten his threat level so that it's like a meat shield situation to where people will want to keep him. And he was hoping to target a door at this tribal council, but not at the expense of breaking trust with Cod, who is not really willing necessarily to vote out a door. So that's why Lex is willing to vote Champagne. Yeah. And speaking of not wanting to cross Cod, Lindsay also was hoping to maybe target a door just because there's not much of a strategic relationship there, she feels. And as she has mentioned, she looks for like strategy, good strategy vibes. However, she is thinking strategically and thinking about the long game because she's thinking, well, you know what? Since Cod and Adore are kind of maybe a two, why don't I go ahead and not vote Adore out and instead let me join up with them later and maybe let me join in with them in what may be an easy Champagne vote. Um, let's see. Speaking of, hang on, sorry. Let's see. Oh, I see that. So, that is, and also, so, sorry. Yeah, so Lindsay's like, let me maybe work with Adore and Cod in the future. I do think Adore had something to do with that because he built trust in the last challenge with Lindsay. Lindsay found a coin in the challenge, but asked if it was Adore's, and Adore said no, did not lie and be like, oh yeah, it's mine. And so I think, you know, being truthful in that and letting Lindsay get that coin might have gone a long way. Speaking of Adore, he does think that Champagne is the target and he is only the decoy vote, but he's worried that Champagne might switch things up and switch things around. And he does feel closest to Lindsay and Cod. So let's talk about Cod. Cod feels like the swing vote, and it does appear that they are. Champagne was being targeted by Lex and Adore. However, Champagne and Jess wanted to target Adore. And so Cod was feeling like, okay, which way do I go? I have these two different pairs coming up to me and being like, hey, let's do something. Cod is a little worried about Champagne because of all of her allies over on the Caribou tribe, which Champagne did touch on in this tribal council just now. Champagne heard it was between her and Jess from COD, but Champagne wanted to target Adore. And what the players don't know right now is that Champagne has a fundraising advantage. So she and Phil, her district partner, raised the most money out of anyone in the cast. And so they got a 50-50, um, kind of like a shot in the dark, but instead of a 1 in 6 chance, it's a 1 in 2 chance. So it's a coin that she can bring out and flip instead of voting to decide, okay, heads I stay, tails I go, or whatever that is. So yeah, so if Champagne does receive enough votes, she might not even go home. So maybe that's why she felt so comfortable like publicly pleading and saying all of that. Speaking of coins, Jess searched for these coins at the last tribal council. Apparently, when we were away at tea time, she got up and started like digging, moving chairs around, looking for stuff, and she was like, "Well, like they said there were coins at tribal council to be found." And she tried searching for them. What she maybe does not realize is that coins can only be earned at tribal council if you receive a vote that counts, but you are not voted out. You get 1 coin for each of those. So they are not hidden like they are in the challenges. They are, you know, I guess awarded, weird way of putting it, but they are given in exchange for a vote that counts, but is not successful in voting them out. So, um, Jess has heard that Adore was actually throwing out her name and feels like that is a bridge that cannot be mended. Um, and she feels better about the people on Caribou overall, the other tribe, than she does about the people on her tribe. And she just is hoping, let me get through this, let me get to a swap. She's feeling a little deflated after 3 losses in a row, which is totally understandable. I think literally anyone would. And as of right now, she thinks that she's going to be voting with Lex and some of the girls in the tribe, although she is apparently wary of Lex, and I do not remember why. So, yeah. All right, let's head on back to tribal council now. I believe the very last person is voting, so we will find out soon. I'm really excited. Like, really, you know, try with these. Table it all of our players. All right, it's like Cam is back with the votes. This is perfect timing. Let's see.
All right. If anybody has an advantage or an idol and would like to play one, now would be the time to do so. I will reveal that Champagne has already played an advantage.
I didn't know if I should say anything. Well, I don't know. It's
Champagne has played a 50-50 shot in the dark coin. So Champagne has not voted in here to bring the table in. Champagne will flip a coin.
Look at you. Come on.
oh, that's gonna be so embarrassing if it's fails.
Come on.
It has to land on the table to count. Anything that falls on the ground, you'll just reflip, okay?
Okay.
CYS would mean that you are safe and immune at this tribal council. A flat side would mean that you are not immune at this tribal council.
I'm scared.
Best of luck.
Should I do CYS? Why not?
Your call.
Right?
Trust your gut.
I'm scared.
Everyone on their feet, girl. Look at this.
Well, I know I say I'm feeling like Rick Devens, but we'll see. Please. Oh no, I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's all right.
Okay, I'll go a little gentle.
You are safe and immune at this tribal council.
We'll see. We'll see. I
All right.
don't know. I'm sitting over window with me.
So what that means is that Champagne effectively has played an idol, so any votes cast for Champagne will not count. I'll get to the votes. First vote, Champagne does not count. Second vote, Champagne does not count.
Come on, Whitworth.
Third vote, Champagne does not count. Fourth vote, Champagne does not count. There's one vote remaining.
Oh. Gee.
The next person voted out of Can You Survive District 13? Adore. That's one. That's enough.
I feel like it's like
Good job. Grab a torch.
Oh yeah, gotta grab a torch.
Am I supposed to? Oh, I don't know.
Adore, the tributes have spoken. All right. Well, good luck picking up the pieces after that dynamic tribal. We'll have you all head out and head back to camp.
All right, and there you have it. So players are heading back to camp now as we set up yet another challenge. I am not entirely sure when they will come back and do it. They might get a little teensy break. But we have our lovely challenge team setting it up. Oh, this next one is going to be fun. Okay. We dream team this next one. It's a good challenge. Yeah, it involves a whole lot of fish if you're into that kind of a thing. All right. Well, keep it locked here all day long. Okay. Alicia, does Champagne get to keep these coins? That is a great question. I will ask Cam and I will get back to y'all on the next stream. Because I know that you earn a coin anytime you get a vote that doesn't, oh, it's a counted vote. So none of those votes counted. So Champagne will not get any coins for those votes. So no coins were voted at this tribal because Adore got the only vote that counted and then was voted out. So yeah, great question. Thank you, Ty. Yes, we're so on top of it. All right, that was really crazy. I can only imagine what's to come. Aaron was number 6, but yes, there is 5 for Champagne and 1 for. So yeah, crazy stuff.